Hey guys, I'm a nerd.
And I'm his mom.
And today we're watching episode 146 of Hunter x Hunter. Last one, Gon finally came back. Well,
Yeah.
it hasn't been like too long, but and
Yeah.
he's about to see Ging. Him and Leorio had their reunion, but we're probably just gonna get straight into it because he's about to see Ging, which is his whole goal for this entire show.
Exactly.
So, want to see what happens.
Yeah.
Got one picture of him.
Yeah.
That he had. He looks a lot different. Chairman and release. So I assume we're also gonna get who the chairman is this episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Jordan. Wait, he knows? He's still just thinking about what happened there. I mean, for him, I think it kind of like just happened, you know?
Yeah.
He just woke up. You deadbeat. Yeah, Kite wouldn't have wanted that. I mean, so much of that was wrong place, wrong time. They didn't know the ants were gonna be like that. I guess intelligently they should like run away from everything, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They're all raging against him. How cold can you be? I know, Hungry Island. Too bashful.
It's all the hunters.
Okay, he's definitely supposed to be a deadbeat in
Yeah.
universe. We were always talking about that.
Look at Leorio.
Oh, we see his hair for the first time. It looks like Gon's.
Oh.
Oh, Gon can't leave.
He's trying to hurry them along now.
I think he would say Leorio. I don't know. This kid's relying too much on Go and being like, I don't know. He doesn't know Netter. Yeah. For him, fighting Pito was like a few hours ago, probably. Going. Yeah, that's true. Oh gosh. They're probably gonna see each other again.
Yeah.
I feel like they have to. At least say see you later. So especially compared to Gon, Ging is a lot shorter than I expected him. Because I feel like we'd seen like little glimpses of him. I feel like he was taller. I don't know, it's weird.
Not in a good way.
No, yeah. Was it 3? I think you guys told us about that. Yeah, it was the lucky number or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess like the luck of it made him come back as an ant.
Yeah, I guess.
I wonder if he was in like a different situation. Like if he wasn't in a situation where there was ants and like you can come back as an ant. If he rolled that 3 fighting someone else, would he just like get a new body? You know how that work?
Beat them all up.
He thrashed everyone. Yeah. Pearson got 71%. Bro. That's stupid.
He resigned?
So Cheadle's the chairman. He's want to mess with crap. He's very Hisoka-like.
Yeah.
He just likes challenging the acting chairman, I guess.
I was wondering what he was gonna.
There's Crop isn't answering his phone. I wonder what the excuse is gonna be for him coming back. It's not like he could have done much. I guess that's what he's apologizing for. Is Killua still there? Far too heavy price.
もしもパソコンの見返りが指の爪だと仮定すると、今までの経験則に照らし合わせても、お願いとおねだりが釣り合う。この仮定が正しい場合、死んだマネやなでなでは何かのおねだりではない。
Yeah, it was just a request from Alluka.
お願いには見返りがいらなかったという結論が導き出される。なぜ見返りが不要だったのか。推察されるのは2つ。二択の結果が何かの能力を必要としない程度の優しいお願いであったか、またはお願いではなかったか。
He's talking about Killua's ability to use 2 wishes in a row.
ここで未解決の問題がある。死んだマネやなでなでが何かのおねだりでなかった場合、おねだりをしたのはアルカであり、
I think it was just Alluka like playing. I don't know.
何かは俺のことをキルアと呼ぶとキルアは言っており、キルアに死んだマネをおねだりしたときはお兄ちゃんと呼んでいた。したがってお兄ちゃんと呼ぶのはアルカと考えるのが妥当である。あの時おねだりをしたのがアルカであるならば、何かは目覚めておらず、キルアがその後二択のお願いをすること自体不可能なはずであるが、あの時実際には何かがキルアに応答している。この矛盾を解決するヒントがキルアの口調にある。二択の時、キルアはしてではなくしろと言っていた。命令ならばお願いとは無関係に働き。
Interesting. You're not asking her, you're telling her.
至極真っ当だ。
Oh.
They're just still here. Okay.
考えられるのだが、いかがだろうか。直に言うよ。何かの能力をゾルディック家のために安全かつ効率よく使えるのは俺だ。
No, you can't.
今のままじゃあるかは一生開かずの間の座敷わらしだ。だけど俺がお前ごと管理するなら、最低限の自由は保証してやれる。
You just be a weapon. That wouldn't be freedom.
あるかは俺が守る。
They might fight here.
Yeah.
何か起きる。
He told her, he didn't request her. She could do something to Illumi.
キル、最後だ。何かを俺に任せ。何か。イルミを家まで飛ばせ。
He didn't ask her, he told her to.
Teleport.
That's crazy. So, like, could he not have just asked her
Can
take
he
us
just
to the
command
hospital?
her the whole time? Can he just...
Was he hiding that ability
Yeah.
to fool Illumi later?
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe only Killua can because he's the closest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Illumate! Not Alluka. It's really like it's something talking. It's not Alluka.
He's gonna command her to
stop being a thing. Yeah.
Oh jeez. Don't make me cry.
If it's a command, you can't like undo it. Unless Killua himself told it to come out, but he will never do that. So it's just Alluka now. I know they could like communicate. Yeah. Man, how's this gonna turn out? Like, how is Killua gonna keep going in this show with this, I don't want to say burden, but... He's requesting it, not commanding it.
He did say don't take wishes from anyone.
Yeah. I just don't know how this is gonna, like, turn out. What restriction? There's like a few of those.
Oh.
Ah! That was really well done.
Yeah.
We didn't talk much about it because it was an emotional ending there. I just don't know how this is gonna work out. Like, I mean, Killua will like want to hang out with Gon because like that's the whole point of like those two characters, and then Gon's gonna go see Ging after he sees Kite, and then like we only have like 3 episodes left, so I don't know. Like, because like I've said before, I know. Like you guys have mentioned it, and I just knew from like I think before we watched the show that the manga after this, I think Gon is still in it, but I'm pretty sure the main character is like Kurapika. It completely shifts focus to him, and so.
Well, you're gonna read it, and then you're gonna tell me what happens. Why are you laughing? You are.
It's just, I don't know how it's going to work out with Gon and Killua. Like, I mean, I'm not saying the two of them won't get along. It's just like, is Gon not going to be the main character anymore? Because does he still not have Nen?
Yeah.
Is he just physically healed, but he still can't use his Nen abilities? And is Killua just going to have to look out for Alluka constantly and something? Like, is that going to be the dynamic? And then, I don't know, Leorio's just going to keep doing what Leorio does.
Yeah.
Be a doctor, I guess. But... Because I think it goes to Kurapika and, like, his, wanting revenge for the crew. That's, like, the biggest loose end this entire show has, besides, like, what the Phantom Troop's doing, which I'm sure ties into the Kurapika stuff, because he's hunting them. And then, what's his name? The guy, Welfin the Wolf was friends with, that, like, they set up as, like, a kind of a big bad, and we, like, know he's an ant, but he went off somewhere. That's, like, the only other loose end besides, like, Kurapika. Like...
You think we're done with Parston? The guy who
I think that was interesting. He's kind of a weird character. Very Hisoka. Like,
weird.
He just wanted to, like...
For a minute, I thought he was going to undisguise himself and it was going to be Hisoka or something.
He wanted to, like...
Needle.
Just mess with stuff.
Yeah, he just wanted to needle Netero.
But he considered, like, himself friends with Netero, it seems like, because he was sad when Netero was dead. So I guess Cheadle's the chairman, which is fine. That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
I wonder who her vice chairman's going to be, because probably Messiah Storm.
Yeah, maybe.
But, I mean, she seemed the most fit. And then... I was like, there's no way he's going to be chairman. So I figured something had to happen when he was...
Was he wiping tears away?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But yeah, that was an interesting episode. I didn't realize something was like she seems as sentient as Alluka. What's weird is we've talked about this whole time. Like, we don't want to be mean. Like, Alluka's kind of weird because she doesn't interact with other people like in a normal way. And maybe this is because she was raised in isolation, but like I'd say acts younger than her age. Mm-hmm. She acts very, like, toddlerish, and I think she's older than that.
I don't think it's mean. I mean, that's true.
She always kind of, like, asks you to do things for her, and just kind of, like, is, like, gooey with, like, Killua. But, like, she doesn't really, like, conversate.
Yeah.
And something, it's even less so. She just says, like, K, and, like, that's it. And when Killua told something to not come out, that was the most emotion Alluka had ever displayed. So I almost, for a second, like... Was the personality kind of split between the two? Like, the emotion is split between two beings, so each one doesn't have a ton of emotion, you know what I mean? Because, like, she was saying way more things in that scene than she's, like, ever said in one
She was
stream
acting
of thought.
like a real...
Like a normal kid, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then when something came back, it just went to the, like, K, you know? So, I wonder if... I mean, part of this show's power system... I feel like kind of like Full Metal Alchemist is like, you gotta, what you put in, or what you get out, you gotta put in with like the power system. And like, it's a Nen ability, I assume. It's just like an innate Nen ability that Alluka has. So she has this like insanely powerful other being that lives inside of her that can basically do anything.
That she can talk to.
That is like a friend in her like headspace, I guess. And they both like exist in the same body, and they're just like swapping. I feel like there has to be some kind of like consequence to that, like maybe her not being as like emotive as a normal person, because like I mean we saw what happened to Go, and he got a power up and then he got lobotomized right after that. So it's like I feel like there has to be some kind of repercussion to her ability, because I mean I know some of you guys were saying in the comments that like some people aren't a big fan of Alluka because she's like a bit of a plot device, which like yeah, it is convenient she's introduced right after. I feel like it's explained well enough, but unless I feel like it can't be anything else other than a Nen ability, because I was gonna say maybe it's just magic, but like Nen is the magic in this universe, you know. So she didn't train with it, obviously. She just has it. So it's like an innate Nen ability. I feel like that she just naturally has. And I feel like there has to be some kind of repercussion on a user of an ability so overpowered as like she's a genie, other than she has to share her body with that being. But she seems to get along with it, so I don't feel like that's really a consequence. It's a friend for her, and she doesn't seem to get upset when like they switch places, really. She got upset when they couldn't switch places. So it's, I don't know, it's interesting. And I feel like we're probably not gonna really touch on it here, because I think it's just gonna probably go to Gon and Kite. Female Kite. But I don't know, if you guys maybe missed something, if you guys could like explain something in the comments. Maybe it is just like an oversight, I don't know, like, because it's just weird she even just has it innately. She didn't need to train for it or anything like that. Like, is she a specialist or whatever, you know? Is she an emitter? Like, what's the it's just such a different thing. It almost seems not like a Nen ability, like it almost seems like some divine or mystical, like magic thing. But this show doesn't really have any examples of that kind of thing outside of Nen, besides like the fantasy creatures and stuff, but that's they're not like magical. Like the ants were just really physically strong because that's like a biological thing. That's not, Miriam didn't have magic. He had Nen when he did use something like that. It's just he was physically strong because it's like that's how their bodies are. That's not like some supernatural thing. But I hope we get more. I feel like we're not going to. No, I feel
probably
like
not.
It's going to be Killua with Alluka.
Unless it's something in the manga or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Because, I mean, like I said, I don't really know how much more of Killua and Gon we get. I just know it shifts.
That's true.
I just know it shifts focus. Because, I mean, we've been to, like, manga stores and stuff and, like, bookstores and all the volumes. And, like, we've looked at, like, stuff we've already watched of Hunter x Hunter, you know, like, looking at the art and stuff. And, like, we've seen the volume covers. I ain't seen no Gon on the recent ones. It's Kurapika and like a bunch of bald people, like and that's definitely what that scene with Kurapika is set up for. It's just I don't know, it's weird. So if that is the case, and this is pretty much the last time we're gonna majorly focus on Gon, then this anime ending here I don't think is as bad as we thought it was gonna be, or as anticlimactic, because this seems like the Gon story. And the manga afterward, it
all makes sense now that we've gotten to the end here.
Because Gon achieved his goal. He met Ging, and then he's going to go back and talk to him more later. And I hope Ging explains why. Because I don't know if he was just saying this to like defend himself, but when the people were like raging at Ging, he said, "You don't understand." Which maybe that was just him like being like, "Shut up," you know. But maybe there's like a reason he's been so absent. I don't know. I think he's just kind of like a deadbeat though. But yeah, it was really well done. Like,
it was good.
We'd like to thank our tier 2 patron, Lily Burnett. You're awesome. And if you like the video,
and subscribe.
I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.